All right, this is part two about how Queen Pen was a ride or die friend to Lisa Raye and how her actions at a party actually set off a domino effect leading to Lisa Raye getting divorced. Now, if you want to catch up, go to my page, find part one, where I talk about how all of this came about. If you want to go even further, find the video before that one, where I talk about how Queen Pen and Foxy Brown had a classic beef in the 90s. And they almost got into physical altercations, all of that stuff. And if you want to go even further, check out my video about Queen Latifah and Foxy Brown's rap beef in the 90s. So, back on track. All right. So, damage is done. Michael is a serial cheater. In real time, like, our girl Lisa was not having it. Like, Lisa Raye she went everywhere, okay, and talked about how Michael was a cheater, how he basically was misappropriating money. He was taking money from her. And I'm just going to slide in like a clip of her back in the day on Angela Yee's like first iteration of lip service, where she talks about how, like what happened between her and Roxy. Because supposedly, according to lore on blogs and stuff, Lisa Raye, after, Roxy got the beats put on her by Lisa Raye's friend, rapper Queen Pen, she ends up getting into a little scuffle with Roxy herself. So let's hear from Lisa Raye.
Of course, with all that happened, like with you and Roxy, from 106 and Park, did you feel like maybe he told her that it was over between you two and she thought it was okay and maybe it was more his fault?
Okay, what do you think? Because
I don't know.
If in fact that you were in some woman's house, you'll be able to tell if that woman is wrong or not. And here's the thing that I got a problem with that. And it's not the woman's fault. You know what I mean? It's definitely he put her in that position, This is where I've had to come to grips with her. This is a historical position that I'm in and that Michael was in as the premier of this country and as the first lady of this country. If you're dating and you become a mistress of someone, then be a mystery. Mm-hmm. You do that across the street. You have to protect the image of the country that you are supporting and that you work for. He did not do that. And so
in that clip, Lisa said for her to not be a mistress, but a mystery is a word. In any event, of course, after finding out all of these things, Lisa Raye and Michael Mystic ends up getting a divorce. But, of course, as you probably don't or do know, mess still ensued between them because Michael actually dragged out his whole divorce proceedings to Lisa Raye for I want to say a year after they properly filed for divorce. And it was just messy because Lisa Raye was also fighting him for monetary purposes because, and it's just a lot of mess. Like, Lisa Raye has talked about this extensively back then and afterwards. So, and to be very clear, during the time, and I looked up, they, in Turks and Caicos, they have a paper called The Sun, right? So, they actually followed their divorce case because Lisa Raye really, and I think this is why she still talks about it and brings it up, because not only did she face betrayal from people in the industry and a woman who she thought was her best friend. I'm gonna get to that in a moment. This man had defrauded on a $6 million loan from, I think they said it was like from a bank in Prague. And in the divorce proceedings, they ended up showing Lisa Raye documents with her signature on them. And she says she never knew about any loans or anything being in her name. So, and not only that, she also said in these proceedings that when she got married to Michael, she was a millionaire. After leaving him, she was not a millionaire. So, and after like researching this, I see why like even years later, like Lisa Raye brings it up and she still talks about it. And I know it was like chat back then when like she finally came out, and this is the part we're gonna get to because later on she ends up revealing that friend Nicole Murphy, who was in her bridal shower at her bachelorette party, ended up also messing around with Michael. I'm going to insert a short clip here.
Had Nicole Murphy have a relation with your ex-husband? Were you two friends?
She was at my bachelorette party. But you know what? At that time, my mother told me then. She said, but you got to watch down there. And she was right. She was dating Michael Strahan. So I called him. Let me send you a tape that I have of proof, And so I did.
So, also, like, the messiness with Michael, like, just didn't stop coming. I wanted to add in, like, right here. It's like a crazy story, right? Because when Lisa Raye, like, came out years afterwards, really bringing up, like, a lot of different things in their relationships and their relationship, because she of course didn't let a lot out when she was going through it at the time, because she was still trying to have a career in Hollywood, and I'm pretty sure it was messy. She just wanted to get rid of it. So supposedly he came out in 2018 talking about how when he first got with Lisa Raye, he actually was dating and talking to Omarosa first. And that he was sleeping with Omarosa. They had a great sex life. And the only reason why he didn't end up with Omarosa and ended up with Lisa Raye is supposedly he met Omarosa first. They were talking, they were chilling, they were cool. He ends up meeting Lisa Raye at an event, and they kind of like hit it off. He kind of put it like Lisa was a rebound, basically, because he was saying like he liked Omarosa's intellect. She was very intellectual. He would fly her back and forth, and they went on this last date in New York. She got involved with the project. Their romance fizzled out, and then he went to an event. He met Lisa Raye. So, I mean, that's really where this ends. They get divorced. And I know you're probably thinking, what happened to Queen Pen after all of this? So, sources say, or rumors say, that basically after all of this mess, they were cool for a little bit while longer, her and Lisa Raye. But they said once Lisa Raye, like, got over, her marriage with Michael and got other projects, she dropped Queen Pen like a bad habit. And there you go. Like I said, go search up my other videos. I'm gonna do like a small, little quick video I got of like some beef with Tupac. And you guys probably know this story. But after that, like tomorrow, I'll probably, if I got time, because I'm supposed to go to an event, I will get into another beef that Foxy Brown had with another classic rapper, because I kind of want to finish out this series. All right, I'm Mickey Knox. I'll see you on the other side.